Welcome. I'm Suzanne Waller, and I am going to be bringing you a chair stretch and release workout. I thought this might be really nice for those who are desk workers, maybe spending a lot of time in a typing pose, or just even on your phone. We're in this curled over, shoulders forward position. And especially if you're dealing with stress and just long days at work, I feel like this workout might be refreshing and energizing, even if you want to stop and do it midday at some point. So let's start off seated with the end of the chair is going to be right at mid thigh, mid hamstring, and we're going to inhale the arms up and reach and exhale the arms down. I'm growing my spine really tall. Inhale up. And as I reach my fingers up, my crown grows taller, but my shoulders melt nice and low. One more big breath. Let's inhale up. Reach those fingertips out and away. And bring it all down. Good. So I'm going to take my left hand in my chair, stretch up and over, opening up those right ribs. Bringing that down, other side, up and over. So you could find a surface to press into for support, maybe the edge of the chair, or if you would like to just hold under the chair. So you'll notice that this chair does not have side handles or arms. Good. So it'll be better if we do have a chair without arms. Good. Opening up the ribs and stretching. This should feel pretty nice. Up and over and bringing it down. Shoot those arms out to a T. We're going to do kind of a self-hug, kind of a pose. Hollow out your chest. Wrap those arms around. Release open and expand the chest. Shift your gaze up. Good. We're going to hug and wrap and hollow out the front side. Good. And we open and expand the chest, squeezing shoulder blades to spine, and a couple more here. Hug in and big expansion. Let's do one more. We're going to hug and wrap ourselves together and expand open. Good. So from here, we're going to turn one palm down and one palm up. Shoulder rotation. Switch. We're going to look out towards the lifted palm. Beautiful stance for life. Open palm. Shoulder roll. Good. You're rolling one shoulder forward, the other back. And shifting your gaze. Last two. Good. Holding here. Sit bones down into the chair. We're just going to slide the upper body side to side. Now we won't be able to go very far because we're trying to keep both sit bones heavy. So think of it as a low back release, a little waist stretch, side to side. Awesome work. I hope this is really refreshing. I hope it brings some joy to your day, to just nourish your body for a few minutes of movement here. Bring those arms in, fingertips at the back of the head. Again, very tall spine, fresh breath. And we're going to spine twist over to one side. Think elbow going back, shoulder going back. Inhale to center, other side. Exhale for the twist. Grow tall through your spine. I'm outside enjoying a beautiful spring day. The birds are singing to me. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale for the twist. Remember, it's your spine that's twisting. And we can just assist by thinking elbow and shoulder back. Good. One more each direction. And ending center. Good. Bringing those arms down. Giving yourself a little shoulder roll. Good. Squeezing shoulders up towards your earlobes and melting them low. A little rolling motion here through the shoulders. Should feel nice. Squeeze up and release down. We're going to start into a knee lift. Good, we hug a knee in and release. And we hug the other knee in and release. So as soon as you bring those hands to your knee and pull in, the knee resists out just a little bit, and it should feel like a really wonderful low back stretch. Good. Hug. Good, and let's hold this foot up in the lifted position. So now your leg can pretty much relax because your upper body's holding that foot in place. We're gonna flex and point, flex and point. Good. You could be doing this with shoes or socks on or bare feet, whatever feels good to you. Rolling that ankle 5 times in one direction. Let's reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bringing it down. Other leg comes up, we're gonna hug it in. And again, the leg pretty much just gets to rest because the upper body is holding it in place. We're gonna flex and point and flex and point. Good, stretching that Achilles tendon just a little bit. Good, and we're gonna roll for 5 circles. Good, and we reverse the circle. Yes, last 3 and 2 and 1, and bringing it down. From here, we're gonna scooch over to one side of the chair, and we're gonna take the outside leg back. And it's gonna be like a supported lunge position. So we've got a very open hip flexor here. Knee is pointing down, toes are tucked under behind me. In this position, we're gonna take the arm that goes with the lunge leg, press up and over. Good, fresh breath, exhale, and bring it back. We've got 3 more. 2, and I love this lunge because it is supported. And it just gives us the opportunity to really stretch here without the extra intense work. Good. From this position, bring that leg forward, and we are going to flex that foot, dorsiflex your foot. We've got a tall spine. Make sure you're well seated on your chair. You're probably going to need to shift your hips. Inhale tall, exhale to hinge forward. Good, those toes are going to keep pulling up towards you as we hinge. And we're looking for a hamstring stretch on the back of the leg. Good, and then we lift. We're gonna take that same leg we've been working with, and it's gonna just come off to the side. So 90 degrees from straight on, off to the side. And then our other leg is gonna stretch out into a warrior 2 pose. If you've done any yoga, this will sound familiar to you. Good. So this foot, toes pointing forward, my other foot, toes pointing towards the camera. Good, and we're gonna try to square off those hips a little bit, and we're gonna get a fresh breath, and we exhale up and over here. Good, and I'm supporting my upper body with my forearm on my thigh. Good, and we're gonna bring that arm back, reach the other arm up. Good, and we've got a couple more just like this. Up and over. Good, so you've got that chair helping to support you, but still allowing you to get that great big stretch. Good, hopefully just releasing a lot of tension from your day. Therapy to just move the body. Our bodies were meant to be active and moving, getting our blood flowing, getting our lymph system moving. Awesome. We're gonna come to center here and have the feet very, very wide. Good, we're gonna bring those arms up, and we are gonna hollow our belly and dive forward. The heels are heavy to the floor, toes are light. We're gonna roll ourselves up, and a couple more here. We're gonna reach the arms up, dive forward, hollow out the belly, keep the legs nice and wide. If you can get your palms all the way down, fantastic. Good, that's just gonna give us a big inner thigh stretch. We stack up to seated. Inhale up, one more time. Diving forward, hollowing the belly. Good, keep the belly hollowed. Hinge if you want to. Try to get the chest a little bit lower. Enjoy that big inner thigh stretch. Push off, stack yourself up to seated. So we're going to do the same series on the other side, scooching ourselves over. So we're just kind of half seated on the chair. That free leg goes way back to a supported lunge. Good, hips are square center here. We're going to get a fresh breath and exhale up and over. Good, bring that arm back down. We've got 4 more. Big hip flexor stretch and release. Good, big inhale, exhale back. 2 more. Good, and getting as much support as you want to off of that chair or less. You decide. Excellent work. From here, we're going to bring that leg forward, shift ourselves so we're safely seated on our chair, and flex the toes up to the ceiling. Fresh breath. Exhale to hinge forward. We are looking for that hamstring stretch on the back side of the leg. Good, it should feel nice. Toes lifted. Breathing here. And 1 more. Awesome work. Bringing yourself up. So again, it's going to be that leg off to the side, and we'll be on the front edge of the chair. The other leg is going to stretch far away. So I've got toes pointing forward in this direction, and then my lunged leg toes are forward towards the camera. Good. We're going to get a fresh inhale and exhale up and over, lengthening all through that side, fingertips to foot. Good. And we bring it on back, and this arm lifts and reaches to the sky. Lovely breeze I'm having here. Up and over. Good. We're going to lift and reach. Good. And we've got a couple more. Good. Just full range of motion. Enjoying this stretch. And 2 more. Good. Breathe, guys. Big full breaths. And lift and reach. And down. Excellent work. Let's bring ourselves center. And from here, we're going to go into a number 4 stretch. So crossing one leg over the other. And then we're going to try to flex the foot and drop the knee as much as possible. We're going to sit in as straight and tall as we can. And feel free to add a little bit of extra support here. So I'm going to be pressing into my knee and lifting my heel in towards me a bit. I'm assisting this stretch. Good. Fresh breath, hinging forward. You may not need to hinge very far before you feel a huge stretch in your glute here. Yes, are you feeling that? I am definitely feeling that work. Fresh breath, maybe hinging a little bit further forward. And 1 more breath. Inhale. Melt those shoulders, hinge. Great work. Good, and we're just going to cross the leg over, reach those arms out, up, and we're going to bring the arm across the knee, rotate for this twist. Good, and if you want to assist at all with the chair, you could grab hold of the chair. Do remember that the spine is trying to be tall through the twist. And release back to the front. So the other side, we cross the leg over, add as much assistance as you would like for the figure 4 stretch. I'm flexing my foot and I'm also pressing the knee away just a little bit. Good. Inhaling tall, exhaling for a hinge forward. And this is a severe stretch. It's a big stretch for most of us. So adjust as needed. You may not need to hinge forward at all to get an awesome stretch. Sometimes just getting the leg up here in this position is a plenty big stretch. But if you can handle a little bit of hinging forward into the stretch, let's go for it. Exhale. Melt those shoulders, hinge from the hips. Beautiful work. Good, lift, cross that leg over. Good, arms out, up, and we're just gonna rotate the arm over and turn into that twist. We might be able to twist just a little bit deeper now. Good, and if you want to grab hold of your chair behind you, assist in some way to deepen your spine twist, feel free to do that. And release back to the front. Let's uncross those legs. And we're just going to go into a little bit of a hand and wrist stretch. I want you to bring your hand forward, pull the fingers back a little bit, looking for something like a 90-degree bend in the wrist. And then the same thing, fingertips up, pulling the fingertips back a little bit. So as much as that feels good to you, don't overstretch, don't do anything that hurts. Good, and then the other hand, fingertips down, pulling the fingers towards the floor, rotating fingertips up and pulling back. Good, let's go ahead and make fists and then roll the knuckles down. We're going to roll out and in and out and in and rolling into whatever kind of a little circle that really feels like a nice stretch through all your finger bones and fascia and muscles. Should feel like a lovely release. And then reach those fingertips out and down. Good. I hope this felt wonderful in your body. I hope it felt like just a little few moments of self-care that rejuvenated you and refreshed you for the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed the workout, please give me a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks.